What is the worst advice you can give a virgin for their first time? Poking holes in condom will give you some breathing room. Leave the TV on. Set it to something interesting. And pay attention to it during sex. And then we'll do it doggy style so we can both watch X-Files. It can only go in soft, so if you have a boner you have to wait for it to go away before trying to get it in. Remember to cry throughout. It's where the moist comes from. Don't bother with a condom. You can't get pregnant the first time anyway. Women automatically orgasm when the man nuts, so there's no need to do anything else to help her get off. Make sure to bite the balls. Edit. Whoa. Thanks for the first gold. At the end of sex, you have to give your partner $200 and say thanks. Bop It is a sex education toy. Foreplay? More like boy play. Don't bother. When you want the girl to come, just scream directly into the vagina. Women love it when you vigorously finger their belly button. Make sure you bring up the topic of other woman, exes or otherwise, during the act. Girls love that. Put your balls in. Button mash the clit like you're playing Mortal Kombat. Finish her. Whatever girls seem to like in PRN, they'll love in real life. Stick it in her butt without warning. SX looks and sounds exactly like PRN, so try to do it the same way. Scream "I'm sorry" the whole time. The clitoris is a myth. If she doesn't feel wet enough, you're not fingering her hard enough. When giving a hand job, grip tightly with both hands and twist in opposite directions rapidly. Start with some light fingering. 1 or 2 fingers. Once she's wet enough, start slipping in more until your whole hand is, and then slowly inch your way up to the elbow. You should feel a bit of a tug or pull on your arm by now, and that means it's safe to start the other hand in. Once you get to biceps, take a deep breath and ease your head in. The pull should feel pretty strong by now. Torso usually goes pretty smooth, but you've gotta be gentle getting the hips in. Then the legs will go easily. An oft overlooked erogenous zone is the nose. Before the main event, spend 15-20 minutes on a nasal massage. Make a loud honking noise when pinching the bulb of the nose for a truly erotic experience. Your partner loves it when you get off first and fall asleep. This applies to any sex. When getting a BJ, tell her just right before you come that you're about to come. So she takes it out of her mouth but doesn't have time to get out of the way and gets it all over her face and in the hair. Absolutely didn't happen to me at any point of my life. I promise. If they're a guy, go fast. Try to finish first. It's basically a race. For a girl, use your teeth. It feels great there. Edit. Thanks for the wearing is caring award, kind stranger. Not sure what it is. Skip the foreplay because it'll just confuse you. It's the same as beating your meat. Except her PSSY is the hand. The hole only appears if you sing the entire lyrics to the Ketchup song 3 times beforehand. That's what the term foreplay is. Do exactly what you see in PRN. SX is so messy. You're going to hate it. Thanks, Charlie. Don't be afraid to pinch and twist. It's supposed to hurt. It's a race to see who comes first. Stick to an L until marriage. While in doggy style, grab her hair as hard as you can. Don't pull. Then after 30 seconds call her the wrong name and see how long you can stay on the bull. Since everyone here is giving advice for male virgins, here's one for the ladies. Use your teeth during a blowjob. Men love it. Your balls go in the condom. 1 in the pink and 2 in the stink. They love it. Just follow South Park's guidelines. She wants a baby? Pee in her butt. Edit. First time getting 500 upvotes. Thank you. Reddit community. The most important thing about SX is your entrance to the bedroom. Experienced SX professionals will spend more time on their pyrotechnic shows, pre-SX outfit and finding the right walk-up music than any part of intercourse. I personally like to enter the bedroom on a motorbike shooting fireworks, dressed like Ziggy era Bowie while a group of chorus girls sing Skid Row's Rattlesnake Shake. Trust me kid. One word. Teeth. Story time. Disclaimer circa 1995. Internet PRN is not ubiquitous yet. 16-17 years old. My best friend and I in high school were in relationships with a pair of best friends. We go over his girl's house. The four of us. And are hanging out. They decide to go to her room for SI time. A few minutes later I hear my friend hysterically laughing. I'm like WTF. He busts out of the room and his box is still laughing hysterically. His girl wanted to give him a blowjob. Apparently in her mind that meant something very different than what everyone on here knows it as. She was literally blowing up and down on it. Like she was trying to blow out birthday candles. He gently tried to correct her and she vehemently stated that this was how it was done. Needless to say, he got no action and their relationship ended abruptly thereafter. So, worst advice? Her sister told her a blowjob was like blowing out birthday candles. Remember that it's absolutely not about being gentle and caring. Just flop around on top of them like you're a cod that's been dragged out of the depths of the oceans. Edit. One of my top comments is about bad SX. Yep. Sounds about right. Slap her titties around. Stick your wiener in her. And pee. Jerk off beforehand. Power pose. Women naturally bleed to provide lubricant. Lube is for pussies. They love it when you bite the clit. Just rush into it. Just push it in as fast and hard as you can. She'll love it. When you're blowing a guy and he's having difficulty coming, forcefully punch his ball sack repeatedly with your fist until he jizzes. Get in and get out. Always punch them in the face afterwards. Use spit. Spitting into your partner's mouth repeatedly is a surefire way to increase arousal and to facilitate an easier makeout sesh. Don't worry about defenses in the early game. The Zerg probably won't attack you until you have built up your army. Girls, you don't need to move or do any of the work. Just lay there and think of the flowers. Blood can be used as lubricant. It's a normality hat at HRTs. No, it freaking isn't. Not the first time. Not the second time. Not ever. When giving head, be sure to SCRP your teeth along his penis. It will drive him crazy. He's doing it wrong if he's not almost popping your boobs. And if your clit isn't left with a hickey, do not call him back. Ladies like it when you finish fast. Be mindful of the vagina teeth. Nobody wants to lose their dick the first time they get laid. Traditional SX is a lie. The woman is supposed to put her entire leg inside of your butt. Dude. Put it in the ass. Girls. Guys love ball busting as foreplay. Hagrid voice, I shouldn't have read this. I should not have read this. If she says no, then keep trying to force it. No means yes. Say ow as many times as you can. On a serious note, it's supposed to hurt. This lie is touted to girls in SX ed on a regular basis and it's so harmful. Vaginas are different. Having SX the first time might hurt. It might hurt a little. It might hurt a lot if you have a pelvic floor disorder. Like me. It might not hurt at all. Teaching girls to automatically fear SX is a scare tactic which prevents them from familiarizing themselves with their bodies and enforcing healthy boundaries during SX. The younger the better. Shower sex is great. No lube needed. Also just ram it in there straight away. No need for foreplay. Guys love it when you use teeth when giving a BJ. You need to give bloodbath a whole new meaning. Foreplay is for wimps. Just shove it in there dry and pound away. Show her you're a man. That's not period blood. It's SX ketchup. When she says no, she really means yes. Hey, do you want to do some RP play? No. That's the spirit. Quicker the better. SX is an emotional experience. If you're not sobbing uncontrollably and or laughing hysterically throughout the entire process, you're doing it wrong. We are all virgin here. We don't have any advice. Women have special pleasure nerves in their open eyes. Put it in the ass, bro, girls love that. And absolutely no lube under any circumstances. Go an L with our condom. If she has a bigger cock than you, you're in for one great night. He wanted you to give bad advice. The butt is actually easier. Go until she's limp. What if she starts out limp? Maybe use less tranquilizers next time. Lose your virginity by a certain age because society says so. Make sure it's nice and dry first. When people say they like getting their hair pulled, they mean pubic hair. Pull it as hard as you can. Your first time is special. It's not. I don't know what you're talking about. My first time was in a filthy house. A dirty mattress on the floor. In a room with no doorknob. While someone was playing Ike loudly in the other room. It was magical.